Hello everybody. Welcome back. I was just casting like an hour ago, and we're casting again. Thankfully that match ended on time. So right now we're catching Heroic Division, Durotan's Couch, which is Heavy Hitters. Heavy Hitters is actually the home team, but Durotan's Couch picked the map and made the lobby. So we've switched sides here. We're going to Dragonshire. The maps that we will not be seeing, I will say them to you because they are not on the screen anymore, are Braxis, Alterac, Battlefield of Eternity, and Sky Temple. So, Dragonshire was the first map that my other cast played first. People seem to like this map, or at least be strong on this map. And we've got a first ban Johanna. Heavy Hitters does not want to play into Johanna. And I believe Heavy Hitters has climbed quite a bit to be in Heroic. I don't remember where Durotan's was last season. Maybe they were in Heroic or Nexus as well. And they banned the Garrosh. So the Garrosh is a Heavy Hitters favorite. They play it quite often. They also play a Mephisto, so I wonder if they're going to ban that. If Durotan has done any research whatsoever, they will find a bunch of Mephisto games. And let's see what they ban. The thing is, Mephisto has some counters, so they do ban that Mephisto. And there is a 30-second delay here, so don't worry about it. So, 2 tanks getting banned. A DPS, an offlaner, the global makes sense for Sky Temple, or sorry, Dragonshire. So they banned a global and they've taken a global, which is Brightwing. Brightwing gets first picked a lot for teams that want Brightwing. Ooh, Vala Oriole, you love to see it. A good battery for the Oriole, and everybody's picking Oriole right now. My opinion of Oriole is that she was good before. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I feel like she's generally the same, just with a little more tuning. You know, she doesn't have a cleanse, but she's got really cool other tools. And she's monolith, so she's really unique, and I've always loved Oriole. So I'm happy that she's getting a lot of playtime. I do think that people think she's stronger than she really is, but I think she's a great hero. And they pick up the Medivh and the Anubarak. So Big Bird Blows does play a lot of Medivh. And I have no idea if their name is sort of referencing Medivh being a bird. But it would make sense, considering how often they end up playing Medivh. And the Leoric ban. They don't want to play against Leoric. I wonder what that means for their offlaner. Maybe they're just going to pick a Blaze. Or maybe they're going to pick somebody like Chen. Uther ban. That's pretty interesting. I guess a double support Vala is pretty scary. Picking up Medivh kind of denies something like a Stitches. Because you have the portal, they have the Blaze. Is I guess why they wouldn't want to play against Leo. And ETC! I love ETC getting some playtime too. Looking right now, Heavy Hitters has not picked any of their DPS. But they need to. They need some damage. It's pretty rare that Medivh pumps out a ton of damage without being very greedy with the protected or the portals. So it's not generally picked as a damage. Alright, so Rexstar is their offlaner, which I love. He's so good on this map. And Chromie. Chromie is also good on this map as an anchor. I'm very interested to see how the rotations will go. Medivh will have a lot of vision, and so kind of a lot of map presence. But that's a really strong engage hero, Maiev. And Brightwing does not have a true cleanse. So in order for Brightwing's cleanse to go off, the thing that she's cleansing must have already taken effect. And I don't think she can cleanse the pull because it's not like a root or a slow. So yeah, this will be really interesting. There's a lot of niche picks here, and I love it. We'll see how this game shakes out. Is Durotan's couch just gonna run it down and stacky? Because it kind of looks like Heavy Hitters is more of like a... like they're playing pretty safe. Or they're getting a cheeky pick. You know, with like a Portal and a new Bracky. I'll go ahead and introduce Durotan's couch. We've got Sailor Twift on the Maiev, Wildcard on the Blaze, Goliath on the Vala, Yawners on the Oriole, and I just fizzed on the ETC. For heavy hitters, we've got K-Star on the beautiful Monarch Brightwing. I love that. Xanthanarium on the Chromie, Tezopaco on the Anubrak, and Big Bird Blows as Medivh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Checking out these level 1 talents, we've got that Vision, Winds of Celerity, and I try really hard not to say celery all the time, just because I just like to say celery as a joke. And we've got Beetle Build Anubrak, W Build Vala, and Searing Light Oriole. Chromie pumping out a lot of damage. Look at blue team's health bars already. Ball is already so hecking chunked, but it's a big Blaze Stun. Portal's doing some work. Misha's about to die. Misha dies. Rip Misha. Oh, there's a slide. Oh, but Fala dies. Good thing she didn't go Gambit. Time stop. Kind of putting Maiev in a precarious position here. She's doesn't look like she's gonna live, but she does do some damage on the way out. Xanthanarium going to die to that Blaze, actually. I thought ETC was gonna kill her, but there was a beetle in the way. Okay, Rex are getting very good prio. And they are asking about the lag. I was lagging for sure, but hopefully it's... yeah. They're contemplating the pause. Oh my god, I'm still lagging. Blizzard! Why is everybody lagging?
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power. And lay wait.
Okay. They're deciding if they want to keep playing or reschedule. The players were saying that they were experiencing lag before this. And I was watching a game that was also lagging. So it's possible they will reschedule, which is unfortunate. They're waiting till their pain goes down. It says it's better. So I think they're gonna unpause and we're gonna continue maybe with our game. Okay, some people are still above 100. 100 ping. 50 down to 70. Okay. It's healing. The game's healing. How do you even check ping? It's probably some button. Boink. that's not it. Blink. No. Anyways, I think we're unpausing, so... They're doing the countdown. Thank goodness. Medivh's already at 16 stacks? Yeah, let's see it. Polymorph onto that Maiev. She's getting kind of chunked. Maiev looking to maybe going pulls the Anubrak instead, but Anubrak's pretty healthy. Rexar having to double soak here against the Vala and the Blaze, so red team should be winning this shrine down here because it's 4v3, and they are. But blue has this camp here still, so they're gonna need to start right-clicking it, I think. But Rexar going the safe way, seeing that there's 3 members of blue team, and Blaze is like, I want to eat you. I want your bear. Okay, Maiev is still mid, so it's still 4v3 here, bot. So, offlaners having to do some extra work here. A big combo onto the Oriole. There's a little bit of follow-up with the Chromie W. But Vala being very good battery. It's still a little laggy for me, but hopefully the players are okay. The bear does die, but there's 2 people up there. And Rexar are not going to be able to... oh no, yeah, they're probably still lagging a bit. Yeah, I was lagging too. That is so sad. Oh, sorry. Let me go away from the screen. No cheating. They said it's turn-based strategy. We pause and get to play 30 seconds at a time. I love it. Yes, I can see your chat. The audience can see your chat too. It's not a rule to turn it off. It's just recommended to turn it off. But I think it's funny seeing what you guys have to say, and also pertinent to whether or not the game is actually starting. So yeah, I can totally see your chat. Okay, so their ping is lowering again. Dark Horse needs to feed his internet hamster. I think maybe Nova ate the hamster on accident. Hi, honestly. Sorry about the game. Okay, so they're starting again. Turn-based strategy, Heroes of the Storm, guys. We've got Raven Familiar, so this Medivh plans on doing damage. I forget how early Maiev gets percent damage. 6% on the blink of her E. Good follow-up by the Chromie, by the point blank E. Okay, Vala dodging it, and there's quite a scuffle coming up here top. Okay, that's a really good bear stun. Oh, but he walks the other way. I think he's live. Okay, they are gonna get the pressure back. That's a good protect. Good time stop. Oh, but misses the Qs. And the global is really good here. If Anubrak has an engage. Unfortunate. But Maiev goes ahead and grabs that Dragon Knight. They were constantly pressuring top. And then Brightwing left top to be here, bot. Anubrak getting stunned twice. Getting very, very chunked. Gets the armor. Going to eat out. But is still very chunked. So it's not exactly safe for him to be here. But he's trying to get rid of this dragon. Using the portal for Raven Familiar. Okay. Buying time for the CDRs. I love that. You gonna time stop it again? Okay. Chromie is out of mana. And Medivh's at 37 stacks. 39. Stacking off that dragon. So mid took a lot of damage actually, and now they're pushing pretty hard bot. Medivh finishing those stacks. And the bear dies, and Rexxar dies. A gank to the top lane yet again. Maiev is famous for, just like Genji, bullying the offlaner. Medivh doing a ton of damage here. But Chromie having to clean up here, or back at least. So Durotan's couch is picking up both of their camps here. I like the prio. They're just starting to sniff it out here. Dark turning into an RTS. Okay, so combo stun comes out. Maiev's got the pull. Oh my god, it's huge! The protected saves Medivh for a second, but the Maiev resets are nuts. And Oriel's got Searing Light, and she's got a couple kills. And then they finish the camp too. It's a big stun by the Misha, but the Misha goes down. It's a little bit more EXP for the side of Durotan's couch. And they get to steal this camp. Making space. So the map is very blue right now. And there's a talent tier level lead for Durotan's couch. But Chromie's got Slowing Sands picked up at level 8. They're just gonna keep macroing. They win one team fight. Oh, this looks like it's hurting. Top is hurting too. There's a little bit of a struggle trying to clear this camp and defend from Blaze at the same time. Blaze has a lot of structure damage. And the camp is finally cleared. Time traps and the Slowing Sands are buying time to clear this camp. Oh, the stage dive? He gets the Chromie, but the Chromie drops the Slowing Sands on herself. And Medivh's in this backline doing tons of damage. Uses the portal to get out. Uses Bird. Is he gonna have Protect up in time? Okay, doesn't need to use it. So Rexxar and Blaze are fighting for this top lane over here. But Blaze gets this wave prio. So they're... But there's no dragon pressure quite yet. But we'll see where this Maiev goes. Maiev is opting to go top again. And it's looking a little sus. It's very unfortunate that this Maiev is constantly ganking the Rexxar. So we're hoping to see some counter pressure here bot with this Vala. Oh, she's making space. 36 health. But they do get the Oriel, but they leave the Vala. It's a mess. Okay, Blaze has enough time to make it down here, and then Medivh goes down. Chromie's got a skedaddle. That was not ideal for heavy hitters. It went about as good as it could have for Durotans. Okay, is he gonna... Oh no! Good time stop, but I think... Yeah, Vala's chasing her down, and they got the dragon. Oh no, it's a mess. It's a warm-up game? No. I like it. I like the stall. It's a little dangerous for Brightwing out here without a tank. The tank is currently top. Misha's eating as much as she can. She's not able to take the portal, but Anubrak able to stop the Shrine's top. So Medivh's going to the Shrine bot, Blaze is going to the Shrine top, and we're just going to ring around the rosy, man. Wait, the boards didn't hit Oriel, no! And Vala is strafing. Okay, does get polyed out of it. And the cocoon comes out. That is a massive... Oh, but the perfect cleanse! They really want that Oriel, or the Vala, actually. But the ley line, the time stop, it's all really confusing. The Anubrak E didn't quite connect with the end of the ley line. Slowing Sands is a menace, though. Okay. They are going to pick up that Chromie. And this fort is probably going to go down. There's a massive wave here, bot. And I think this is more dragon pressure for the side of Durotan's couch. Unless Medivh wants to step on it, which he does. He missed his Q. He's gonna step off of it, which surprises me, really. Just because ETC is a little short on mana. So. Looks like Rexxar's gonna want to defend this top lane. Wanting to go help the dragon, but then deciding it might not be worth losing the fort. Okay, Medivh gets the portal out, and they're going for this bot fort. Bot is a very popular lane to try and end with, so a lot of time when people get the Dragon Knight, they'll pick this lane. So far, it's looking like it's been pretty hard to pin people down, kind of execute everything in the order you would like to. Plus, Chromie's not like, she's not like single target damage per se, so it's been a lot of chaotic damage. And they've got another gank top that is so unfortunate to see, and it looks like they're gonna want to try and force bot here. Everybody's getting stasis. Right wing is gonna cleanse for a little bit of health. The E misses on the Maiev. It's not looking good. Okay, he's able to portal out. It's very unfortunate. They are fighting with greater numbers, but they are still losing. So, Durotan's couch coming up with a really big lead here. Lots of advantages being made off of execution. It looks to me like the stasis, all the stasis, stasis? Are a little confusing to play around. So really good protect, really good Z by the Brightwing. Can he still take the portal? He does take the portal, ball is low. To get into the bunker, the stage dive doesn't actually hit anybody. But Rexxar's looking in trouble, gets the protected. Is Brightwing going to make it out alive? She is. Oh, the crystal stops the slide. May end up killing him, but okay, he's alive. They're like, do we want to let them have that? They do have 16, so... This is rough. They're up 3 levels. Like, more than 3 levels. Ala has 56 W stacks, and Manticore is really hurting the Anubarak. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, that's 3 levels. Quantum Overdrive. Good talent to take. Medivh getting this vision. I highly doubt he can steal this. Oh my god! I've changed my mind. Bird? Insta-bird? Very good bird plays. You love to see it. And now I have to clear it. Okay, Maiev coming up here for this Rexxar. Rexxar kind of understanding. It's not a very safe position when the fort's not there. Okay, now red team has brought some backup. Eyeing the blaze, showing Rexxar that he was in fact about to get ganked. But in doing this, they've sent every single member to the top lane, and now they've got to do some homework. Ball is getting lane push. They've got this siege camp here. A fight is breaking out. Blaze is taking top shrine back. So dragon pressure is on, but it's the same talent tier. So this would be the time I would say that Heavy Hitters needs to make something happen. Stun onto the ETC, pull onto the Medivh, portals up. Stun onto the ETC again with Misha. Disc onto the Anubarak. Centenarian is getting chased down by the Blaze. K-Star is very low. Stage dive is gonna... Actually, Ball is gonna finish her off. There's so much CC on the side of Durotan's couch. Slows, stuns, stasis. And Vala's ult, it's, you know, it's kind of hard to stop once you've burned Cocoon. And it's hard to be in range to Polly. So they've got another Dragon Knight and they're sending it bot, the weakest line. And they will likely get this whole fort with these death timers. And so Durotan's catch with a heavy level lead. Oh, dang. The Rexar just got booped by ETC and Oriole. Just getting thrown around the map. Okay. The slowing sands and the stasis. The dragon is losing its health slowly but surely. Bunker's doing siege damage. He tried to get in the bunker before the stasis. Okay. I like the stage dive gaming. It's very good. Right, and Dragon's just gonna end this game. That was, I would say, quite a domination by Durotan's couch. I mean, it's only the first game, but they even outnumbered. They were winning those fights, and so props to them for pulling that off. This bird should be an escape artist. Yeah, I mean, those are like the hero plays. Like, you live for those as Medivh. Like, every time I take Leyline, I'm never brave enough to do that because I feel like I'll miss, like, one hero and then it'll all be for naught. That's a lot of damage coming out of the Vala. She was a little hard to stop. Crummy doing quite a bit, too. Blaze doing a lot, actually. And Maiev. Look at these healing numbers. Okay, Brightwing and Oriole doing the same amount of healing. Medivh getting a lot of value out of the Protect. Yeah, that was definitely a tough one for heavy hitters. I feel like they also really got banned out in draft. Yeah. Durotan did some homework. This is unfortunate about the lag, you know, and like momentum early game and stuff, but hopefully it seemed playable, so hopefully the next game will be alright. The stage dive was pretty good. I mean, he even went bolt, which is funny. I love big stage dive. Did everybody re-log back into HOTS? Because it was lagging. I'm actually surprised we didn't see greater polymorph because of the buffs to Medivh's level 20 are so insanely strong. And when you get the CDR, you just have it like every 10 seconds. But, I mean, this person plays a lot of Medivh, and Leyline is still very good. There were some good cleanses that game. I think getting value out of Brightwing's cleanse is, it's not that easy. So. Easier than getting value out of Malfurions, I feel like. But still, not as easy. Not expecting the 20 blink from ETC on bot keep when your T is level 17. Yeah, exactly. Is that what happened? Like, is that how Rexar died? Because I saw him get like insanely booped around, like it was pinball. They have not reached out or made a lobby yet, so. I wonder if they got a lobby. Oh, and this is Towers of Doom. Yay. I love Towers of Doom. And that last map, Durotan's Couch picked that map. So, and they won it. And I believe this time, Heavy Hitters is picking this map. I think they may have swapped a player out. It looks like it might be their healer for the side of Heavy Hitters. They've swapped out K-Star for Drunk Unicorn. Is that you, Miss Unicorn Parts? We were just talking in chat about how we were all lagging. Yeah, Rexar was beside his keep and got Blink's side for the... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, and we're getting into that draft yet again. I'm kind of hoping for 3 games. I had a cast after the one I did earlier, so I was like maybe hoping for 2 games, but because I don't have one after this one, I'm hoping for 3 games. So, Heavy Hitters swapped out their healer. But I think those are the only roster swaps we've seen for the second match. And I don't know if they're going to be playing healer, but the person that was playing healer on Heavy Hitters is not in this second lobby. Let's see if they ban the Garrosh on the Mephisto again. It seemed to work out in their favor. They're banning Mephisto first. I wonder if Durotan's Couch plays any Garrosh. Their first pick, so maybe they want it instead. And they're banning that Dahaka. Maybe they'll ban the Medivh instead. Medivh was kind of cheeky. Got stacks really fast. Some decent light lines. Okay, and they're banning the Garrosh, which I believe is their strongest tank pick. I don't remember what I think Heavy Hitters banned Johanna last time. See if they ban it again. And they banned the Johanna again. So first pick for Durotan's Couch. Will they pick an offlaner? Will they pick a healer? A DPS? So they're gonna pick up that Bala again. She didn't go completely unpunished, but like they were able to stop the strafe. But towards the end of the game, she was kind of going wild. There were a lot of close calls. Like there were many times where Durotan's Couch was low, but they did end up coming out with the wins in the team fight. So Heavy Hitters is picking up that Oriole and they're picking up the ETC. They're stealing their comp. No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure I've seen Tezupaco play ETC in the past. Cool. I love seeing Oriole. Big fan. Cho'Gall? Just kidding. They're stealing their comp. Just kidding. These are... Well, actually, Oriole and ATC are not meta. I guess you could say Oriole's meta right now. But Brightwing getting swapped over to Durotan's side. But they're keeping the Blaze. See what the new bans are. Sylvanas. Alright, she could be pretty brutal on this map with Black Arrows. Because once you lose your walls, your fort is always open to Black Arrows. You can get your fort back, but you don't get the walls back, so... This last ban for Durotan's couch is gonna be Leoric. Knowing nothing, I would have also banned Leoric. Even though I know some things about these players. Those are just like two of the hottest offlaners. Like, they're very good, like they're very well-rounded double suckers, and then they also have like an engage in the team fight, and mobility, survivability in the offlane, and are easy to use and compared to a lot of other offlaners. So they're picking up the Medivh again, and they're picking up the Sonya. I really like Sonya as an offlaner. I used to play her a lot, and I feel like she's just, even though she's not as tanky as some of the offlaners, and like she doesn't have a ton of mobility, I think she's pretty niche, and she has a spot in the meta. We all know Leap is really valuable. I mean, if you can get Wrath value, that's great, but most of the time you can't. So, Leap is really valuable. And then they pick up Diablo and Maiev. Maiev did a lot of work for them last game. So excited to see that again. They might be able to pin her down a little more. ETC stuns are a little easier to land on her. And the Greymane! Okay. Very interesting. Lots of melee for the side of heavy hitters. I'm excited. Do you still need to consider banning energy charging hero like Gul'dan with Oriole, or she no longer needs it now? I think one of the things that they buffed about her is her ability to get energy. And what I've noticed is that at level 1 with Q, like not taking any other Q talents, I could get full energy off of a wave. But that doesn't mean that you don't need to ban like heroes like Gul'dan, because it's not always feasible for Oriole to be stepping up to get energy. It really just depends. Yeah. It really all depends, but I would say you need to ban heroes like Gul'dan less. Alright. Let me introduce Durotan's couch. We've got Wildcard on the Blaze, Goliath on the Vala, Sailor Twift on the Maiev again, Yonners on the Brightwing, and I Just Fizz on the Diablo. And for heavy hitters, we've got Xanthanarium on that Crowned Greymane, Drunk Unicorn on the Oriole, Tezo Paco on the ETC, Dark Horse on that Sonya, and Big Bird Blows on that Medivh again. And it looks like they're going top. I assume they're going to want to get lots of structure damage here, because they have Greymane, and they've noticed that they're not there. So they're going to get Prio on this wave, but the tower's gone. They've got Greymane. And they are sending people up, but it's a little late. Oh, Diablo could have interrupted there. They got a little bit of damage done here. I don't know if it's going to be worth it in the end, but I like the thought. So another note with the Oriole stacking talent is like, that's really good with heroes like Gul'dan. And just good batteries overall. Looks like they want to invade this camp. However, Blaze is on his way first. Sonya's still finishing up this wave. So they're gonna be 4v5, but they've got the damage for now. Greymane looking a little in trouble, gets the portal out. Oriole also gets the portal out. ETC's in, ETC's out. And they're gonna go ahead and start their camp. So experience evening out. Sonya getting that prio because of all that happening. And they're gonna invade again. Oh, it's a really good slide by the ETC. The cleanse just a hair late. They're keeping Greymane alive. He's dead. Diablo's dead. Maiev is Medivh is also dead. Oh, she just barely lives, doesn't she? Okay. So lots of stuff just happened, but Durotan's couch did end up getting their camp after getting invaded twice. It was a little chaotic. It could have gone to anyone, really. Level 4 is getting picked up by both teams. We see Maiev in the off lane once again. Putting Strife on the off laner. But that just means that, you know, if blue is missing a hero, look, now they've got to rotate pretty safe. Okay. They're missing a little bit of soak here. That just means red team has to make something happen down here with the outnumbered fights. So Maiev is going up here to stall. Not gonna let Sonya take that for free. And it's a 3v3 down here bot. Okay, red team does end up getting that bottom objective first. And so I don't know how Brightwing got back here. Oh, she's so close to being chunked. Okay, and they do end up killing the Blaze. And Vala is coming up now. ETC gets the stun on both her and Diablo, who gets whipped also. This is looking pretty good for heavy hitters early game. Blue is completely denying Soak. Yes, exactly. They are a whole level down. That's insane. But they're doing well in the team fights. Oh, Greymane going outside of vision, I think, to go get this camp at the top. And that's going to really help the off lane with all this pressure. And Dark's just going to make that happen a little sooner so Greymane can leave, go rejoin the team. Or even just push top with his camp. Okay, so he's backing for mana and probably just for a shorter walk distance. Oh, denying the portal. Okay, it does end up getting the portal in the end. Sonya getting 2v1 again, but that's just because Blaze wants to help clear the camp, and Maiev does too. She misses the Q, the spear, and now she's kind of got to fight for her life here. Okay, they leave her alone because they don't want the pumpkins to draw in. Okay, still a level lead for Durotan's couch, but they want to invade, and Sonya's got Prio this time. Maiev is going to be a little late, and Blaze is just not even coming at all. So it's looking pretty good here. So the camp is almost finished. Brightwing is very low, and the cocktail, I believe, ends up finishing her off. Massive whip onto the Maiev. And then there's a very successful invade by heavy hitters. I see this talent now popular with Oriole because she gets more energy. It's the basic attack. So, again, relying a little less on the battery, finishing off that stun quest. Oh, alright, both objectives spawning, mid and bot. Diablo looks like he might get uncontested here. ETC gonna make it happen with the big W. Red team's gonna pick up that mid objective. Neither team is level 10, but Durotan's couch is closer. So, looks like they're going to want to force here. But Blaze is not there. So, this is a 4v5, and they didn't have level 10s yet. So, a little bit of an early start when they could have had an advantage, but they would have needed to get 10s. So, Diablo's just trying to live. The Z does end up going off. The W from ETC denies the Blaze charge. And they do capture that objective. So far, this is a perfect game for heavy hitters. They've gotten every single objective. They've gotten 20 points on the enemy team's core. Sorry, that was zoomed in. It's getting a headache. Nice portal. Helping the offlaner. Okay, so ults are online for both teams. We've got Bunker, Lightning Breath, Containment Disc, Blink Heal, waiting on Vala. It's gonna be Rain of Vengeance. And then we have Mosh Pit, Crystal, Cursed Bullet, Leyline, and Leap. And so 5 members are here in the bot lane. Cursed Bullet chunking Diablo. Soul Shield's not gonna protect him from that. Blaze coming in with a massive flank, but the whip buys him some time. Oh, and it misses! Sonya's going top to deal with this wave push, and it's a massive mosh pit, dude. Greymane can just go to town. Oh, and the Leyline doesn't actually connect with anything. Oh, it gets interrupted. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, very nice escape by the Blaze. And they may just get this fort. Oh, and that's a 1v1 against the Maiev. Oh, but he's not able to stop those pumpkins, which takes a third of the fort's health. But they are going to get a fort here bot. They get the stun on the Diablo. Kind of ignoring the fort for now, but looks like they'll have time to get it before any objective stuff happens.
A tower has been lost.
Let's see how perfect they can make this game. A stun onto Diablo, a whip on the Diablo, Curse Bullet. Diablo is gone! They're shredding him. Greymane was a really nice last pick for them. So Maiev stopping these pumpkins from moving any further. And blue team's just gonna push mid. They've got a lot of structure damage. Maiev taking the safe way up here. They take their bot fort back. They lose a wall. Both teams are level 13 now, so no talent to your advantage. A pull onto 2 members, but Diablo was whipped. Couldn't really take advantage of it. Containment Disc goes out. At the same time, Leyline goes out. So many stasis yet again. Stasis on the Oriole, and she's gonna get the crystal off, but will she live? She gets the protected. That will likely save her life. And leap onto the backline, which is also saving her life by distracting the damage dealers. The Mosh is actually pretty huge, getting the healer and the tank. That's a lot of utility getting frozen. But Greymane, looking pretty rough, gets the heal and the protect. Sonya now looking worse for wear. Sonya's gonna end up falling. That's a good comeback kill. Oh, they're backing right in front of them. They decided to stay. However, Heavy Hitters still got the objective, but I don't think they'll get both of these, so it will not be a perfect game. We shall see. He's going for it. He wants a perfect game.
Swift heroes. Do not let the gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before
No, she doesn't have time to cap that.
this red
So, Blaze getting quite low.
Enough of
He
this
wants
charade.
it.
Bring down the gravekeeper's core.
But yeah, blue team ended up capping the Heavy Hitter side objective. Okay, escape artist Bird. He's out of there. And Blaze ends up going down because they were so focused on killing that Medivh, making sure he didn't cap the strats. And now he's capping. Vala's not going to be able to reach there in time. Diablo goes down. It's a massive pull from Maiev, but getting very, very chunked. Medivh finishing up that right wing. It looks like they're gonna push down the structure. It's going very well for Heavy Hitters. Game 3 is in my vision. Reabsorption. And blind. Blind is really good for Maiev. That way she can apply her tether. These minions are doing a lot of work down here. There's a big wave top too. There's so much soak getting dropped all across the map. But it's been pretty chaotic. PTC tanking a lot of this, but he's alright. Portal for fast rotations. Sonya's gonna go ahead and grab this camp. That'll be more points pressure Leyline does not connect. And the pumpkins... Oh, they have 11 points. So nothing will end the game quite yet. But the more you let through, the scarier it becomes. And they're going for the 6 cap. This is insane.
I have opened a tunnel near our core.
No, don't do it. It's not worth it. Wow, they have 5 forts. They're probably gonna lose this one. Okay.
Has destroyed a
Good on the Blaze for getting that camp, kind of doing siege damage by transition. Level 16's online for both teams. Despite what the map looks like, the experience is relatively even.
another tower
And there's 3
under
Ooh,
my
lag?
dominion.
There's 3 objectives on this map here.
The grave
There's a portal in,
taken the tower. Tower
and Maiev is with Sonya on this right side objective. Blaze has finished capping, likely going to outnumber. It looks like ETC's on his way up there.
and it
She's gonna be silenced after this, so not gonna be able to stop it from going forward. It was a really valiant attempt. Oh, the whip does not stun. Now it's a full 5v5, but we're missing Mosh, we're missing Disc. Brand of Vengeance used. Leyline's pretty big here. Oh no. Okay, the leap for the peel. Heavy Hitters is deciding they need to leave. It has not gone the way they thought it would. They found themselves in a very awkward position. And now there's a bunch of low forts for the side of Heavy Hitters. Durotan Couch can just kind of look at all of those and say, actually, we want those back. Thank you. But the points are still looking good for Heavy Hitters. It's 6-30. So Durotan's Couch is going to have to control a lot of the map in order to make up this loss.
Red team has destroyed a fort. Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Blaze does not have any minion waves at the moment. And only 2 minions here. Alright.
Once more, the
Pumpkin's
altars
getting
rise
picked up
from the
for
depths.
Durotan's Couch. That's gonna help them.
Red team
Actually,
has destroyed a fort.
I think they're just gonna go to this. Maybe it would have been advisable to hold the pumpkins. Oh, only 1 pumpkin went. Okay. That's value. They definitely want to start a fight here. Oh my goodness, the interrupt on the Diablo Q is sick. Okay, it's full on 5v5. Medivh getting disked.
Take the altars and put an
Getting stunned, getting silenced, able to pop the protect. Leap getting used, Mosh getting used onto the Vola. She can't do anything right now. Lightning Breath. He gets into the bunker. Vola's getting quite low from the Sonya. Maiev is getting the resets though. Greymane is finishing these kills off. And Greymane is very healthy. Red team is very, very healthy. Very nicely done by the Greymane. ETC's finishing that cap. And they only need 1 point, so it looks like they're going to run straight to boss with these death timers. And if Durotan's Couch wants to stand a chance, they have to fight here.
blue team has destroyed.
Losses 4 points. This wins them the game if they do not step on it and contest. Oh, the blink from Diablo gets denied by the whip and the ley line. It was a very nice game by Heavy Hitters. We'll call it a comeback. Looks like both of these teams won on the maps they picked. Let's check out these numbers. Diablo actually doing top damage. I mean, Lightning Breath Diablo, right? There was so much stuff happening. But Greymane really shined this game. Oh, God. Yeah, he really shined this game. Getting kind of carried by this Oriole too. And really good stuns by the ETC as well. Diablo really struggled to stay alive from the Cursed Bullet. And the whips. I mean, the whip CC. You don't expect it from a healer. So, like, just having an extra bit of utility is so busted. And it's like offensive utility. Normally with healers you have defensive utility like Anduin Pull or like a True Cleanse or Spell Armor. In this case you have the Whip, which you can use it defensively, which they did, but you can also use it offensively to lengthen a CC chain. And it worked really well for them. They did a great job. I didn't get to see how many stacks Oriel had, but sure it was a good number. Tour bus. I don't know if I got to see value from it. I think they only got level 20 right at the end there, right before boss. I just realized it was an auto attack Vala. Wins from both teams were pretty decisive. I agree, and I feel like Heavy Hitters looked a lot more comfortable in this match versus the last match. I don't know if it was the comp or the map or just like a warm-up game or the lag, but yeah. So I'm excited to see the next game, see how we can round it off. Looks like both teams are able to step up to the plate, given the right conditions. And checking out that roster, I will link it here. It's kind of a leaderboard of sorts, if you don't know what NGS is. So right now they're playing in the highest division available. So that's like diamond rank and up, which is masters and GM and whatnot. I think most of these players I checked are in the diamond range. Yeah, I think so. And so Durotan's couch is sitting at they're in 4th place of their division. And Heavy Hitters is 9th. Let's see. But the points are heavily favored in terms of like which teams get dominations. So you get extra points for not letting the enemy team win every time you have a match. Let's see. There are, looks like 13 rounds available. And right now this is the 5th round. So these leaderboards could completely change, completely turn upside down, depending on what happens. And so for this last game, we are going to Garden of Terror. The map with the camps. It's a good set of maps. And so looks like Heavy Hitters is keeping the roster that they just played for round 2. We did not swap anybody out, and neither did Durotan's couch. We've got a lobby. I'm just waiting for everybody to throw the ready. And we're ready. All right. I envision these bans will be similar. It's usually better to deny a player's comfort pick than it is to deny a map pick. So far as I've seen, I feel like Dahaka can be a bit of both. You just want to deny the offlaner a global? Because that's too much gank potential? They're contemplating, but I have a feeling it'll be Mephisto. But maybe it's Greybane. It's Mephisto. And the Johanna, so the same bands. And we'll see if they get that Garrosh again. And the Oriole band. The Oriole put in some work last game.
I stand ready.
And they picked the Vala. So I believe Durotan's Couch played Vala both games. So I don't know if this is a denial or they just want to play Vala. I believe so, because Heavy Hitters has first pick, so I assume that Durotan's Couch picked the Garden map. Yeah. And Rhaegar, who was once a hero that got picked every single game, finally gets picked up instead of Oriole. And they do pick up the Blaze for the third time in a row.
Let the games begin.
And then Anduin and Medivh. So I don't think they played Anduin yet, have they? Because they played Brightwing, Oriole, and then yeah, Anduin. Felt like they had the macro earlier, and the last game, Heavy Hitters had the team fights. Yeah, for sure. In the first game, the macro was strongly supported by the ganks to the offlaner. Because by the time, you know, they got rid of the offlaner, they were able to push down structures. They were able to get the dragon pressure. So it's kind of unique in that way that the objective, you know, was aided by that. They're going to ban the Garrosh again, eventually. And then the Maiev. And then they're going to take the ETC. I love ETC. He's so fun. And they're gonna take the Greymane too. Dude, these teams just have mad respect for each other. They keep taking the heroes that other ones are playing. Like, hey, that was good. We should do that. I wonder if they'll go polymorph this game. I feel like polymorph would be a little better for the ETC. Mosh? And then the Leoric and the Anub'arak. The Anub'arak's pretty good for stopping Mosh as well. See how they round this out. Probably another DPS. Maybe it's a mage. Be something interesting like Jaina. Any Jaina players? Tyrande! Okay. Auto tag is pretty good into Anub'arak. I don't want to make any calls, but I think Anub'arak's gonna have kind of a hard time living unless he gets protects from Medivh. Okay, I kind of forgot to do a prediction earlier, so we're doing it now. You will vote for Weighty or Sofa. Please bet your limes. Excited for a game 3. Alright. For the side of Durotan's Couch, we've got Wild Card on the Blaze for the third time. I just Fizz on the ETC, Sailor Twift on the Tyrande, Goliath on the Greymane, and Yonners on the Rhaegar. For heavy hitters, we have Xanthanarium on the Vala, Tezopaco on the Anubrak, Drunk Unicorn on the Anduin. Get your sword! Big Bird Blows on the Medivh for the 3rd time, and Dark Horse on the Leoric. Do we see Poly this game with Mosh and Greymane? Yeah, I feel like Poly would actually be really good here. Child aggro. Where's the peel? Yeah, I think Poly would be really good. Sometimes, though, the problem with Poly, when you're trying to interrupt something, like, for example, you're trying to interrupt a Mosh after the slide, you can do it too early. You can Poly him before he even attempts to use Mosh, or as he's attempting to use Mosh, you can Poly him and then he gets it back. You know, with a 10-second cooldown, but he could still have it up, you know what I mean? You kind of want him to use it, have the full CD, and then Poly him. I really love this double support, though. I'm excited. It's not like, well, what if they go Bloodlust and then, like, True Shot Aura Tyrande? Greymane would hit. I'm not pausing because there's nothing to see. I mean, like, showing the other screen. Nobody's betting.
That's it.
Okay, so they're starting. We've already introduced them, so let's go to the middle here.
3, 2.
And we do see True Shot on that Tyrande.
Kill! Fight! Spread my spores!
And Beetle build a new brag. You're counting down. The game's already started. And auto attack Vala. I mean, I would say they kind of need it. Like, Medivh has been doing damage, but... Okay, they did try to get a cheeky tower here. They didn't let him. It's already very chaotic. Portals popping in and out. Just multiple fights going on. The oil spill is a lot. It's gonna walk away. Vala really wants it. Is she gonna lose her gambit here? Gets the pull immediately. It is Vala's job, though, to be aggressive, to get those stacks, and she just only needed like 1 or 2 augers to finish that Greymane off. So Owl is going to show the way here. Ah, Greymane's hitting this Anubrak. Medivh showing vision. Siege camp getting picked up by heavy hitters. No ley line for you right now. But this Medivh knows how to get his stacks really early. Too bad Anubrak's not here. I feel like that's a kill. So Greymane getting to work on these camps. This is another reason... This is one of the reasons Greymane is so good on this map. There's so many camps. He's so good at doing camps. They're gonna take it from him. It's really nicely done. Wait, stay on it. And they're out. The bird. He's always getting the bird. Escaping. Escape artist. So slight level lead for heavy hitters. They've got level 4 a little early. Objective is favored on their side. It doesn't look like Durotan's couch is going to contest. Full auto attack build Oriole. That's what we're seeing. Currently this objective is going uncontested. Anubrak using the beetles. So, Leoric double soaking here, but gonna have to deal with that camp later on. And Greymane in the top here. In all 3 of these games, we've seen DPS from the side of Durotan's couch put pressure in the off lane, whether by camps or by ganks. So Vision was just shown here with the owl to show that Vala is doing this camp. Siege camp is putting in a lot of work. The tower's gone now. Medivh getting stunned, but gets the portal out. Blaze meets him on the other side. I think Medivh's about to lose all of his stacks. Gets the pull. Survives to see another day. Okay, Siege Camp finally got cleared out, but the objective is favored on the side of Durotan's couch now. They're gonna get level 7s at about the same time. Rhaegar went and got this lane of soak. Level 7s online for both teams. It's a full 5v5 for this objective. Massive 4-person stun with the ETC, but misses the follow-up. Greymane going to town on this Leoric. Leoric's found himself a little too deep. Portal out. He must go. They must go. But they don't want to. They want to stack this Vala. Oh no, it was too late. It was a very nice try to stall. Okay, so they can see that they're starting this camp with the residual owl vision. It doesn't show an indicator above your head, but they can see it for a few seconds after the owl passes through. So, you're just gonna push bot here. Red team hasn't collected bot soak in a second, unless Medivh went down and picked it up, but I don't remember. She's owling the camps. She knows where they are. Anubrek's in a funny place here. Hopefully he doesn't die. He's got the E out. He's probably his Q as well. Blaze clearing out this camp pretty quickly. It's not going to do too much for it being a bruiser camp. And both offlaners are staying up here. It's a 4v4 down bot. Medivh finished the stacks. And bruiser camp gets picked up. Leoric actually has priority here on this rotation, but doing the wave first, clearing this camp. And coming down to that team fight. However, level 10 is closer for Durotan's couch. So if heavy hitters can't force now, then I don't think they should fight here. We don't have level 10s yet. It's a massive stage dive. Anduin does go down, being a little out of position and getting stage dive on. Vala's got a lot of stacks though. She's got 78 already. It's a good kill for the side of Durotan's couch. It's 2-0 currently. And now level 10s are getting picked up for heavy hitters. A lot of stage dive gaming. Both teams have bird vision. Bird vision. Oh no, the portal's gone. He's gotta fight for his life. Okay. Level 10 up here. I'm wondering if there's gonna be an entomb now. Bunker did get dropped, probably saving it for objective. Nubrak finishing off some minions here. And ETC backing probably for mana, but has stage dive, so not too far from the fight.
Before your enemy does.
Bird. ETC does not need to stage dive in. He has enough time to walk over. Blaze, in an awkward spot. Multiple fights going on here. Kazuo Paco away from the Andy. Andy cannot help. Andy is now in the Starfall after chasing. Go for the throat, gets the Medivh. A noob gets pulled. It's kind of a huge entomb, but damage dealers are not there at the moment. I wonder if they're going to continue fighting this, or... I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so the objective goes to Durotan's couch. And we'll see how much they get off of this, how good of a defense heavy hitters can mount. Bird. Hitting the plants. So there's 4 people defending here mid. It's the first one to crash. It's about 1/5 of the health gone. The ley line buying them some time to hit the Garden Terror. The light bomb and the charge does not connect. I'm sure Pole is awaiting this Bala. Oh, she doesn't need it. We're lagging. Looks like Leoric's gonna make it out there alive. Stage dive drops and Vol is getting pulled, but that leaves Anubarak. The portal was just a hair too late for him to realize he was in the middle of it, so he had to walk back. It looks like it's gonna be 3 full forts of this objective because it didn't pan out the way they wanted to mid. Durotan's cap doing a pretty good job making sure the tank can't step up. They've still got 1 Garden Terror. Stun onto the Medivh. Talent tiers are still pretty even. And this is another leyline game. No poly. So there's a big protect onto the Anubarak after he gets slid on, knowing that he's pretty susceptible to their team's damage. Is this gonna end when they take Darnassian? Oh no. Run, buddy! They're looking! He sees them all. Oh, no way! No way! No! He's been chip baited. Like, as Medivh, you have to come at it from one side. Like, I know he got it to work the last time, but there was only 2 people. This time there was like 5 all stepping on it. That was funny though. The hero play. Okay, Leoric is going to be back up soon. Greymane's currently camping, so this is 3v5 here in the mid. Ooh, Cocoon and Entomb come up at the same time, but that allows them to kill the ETC. Ancestral does go off. I feel like Rhaegar lives here. The root is onto the blaze this time. No Manticore quite yet. The bunker getting caught by the blaze, and he taps. The map is very blue. It's time for Red to do some homework. They got a kill, but they're down 16. Okay, it actually connects this time! Let's go! Greymane said I'm gonna keep doing this camp. Good luck, guys. Oh? Oh? Okay, the root connects and they finish the Greymane. The Medivh gets done. I don't think he has to protect. That's a really good pull. It's a good ley line too. And Leoric went to go do homework. That's very good. But it's still 3v4 down here, so blue team's gonna walk away. Unless... Unless... See, the thing is they're taking the camp at the same time. So they can't walk up to pressure them. Okay, now they can. Now that their DPS is not occupied. Oh, the Entomb is huge! Catches him as he's sliding away. Too bad he's not a crowd surfer. And the blaze goes down too. This is a massive stagger for Durotan's couch. Okay, the light bomb is timed really well, and so is the Anubarak charge. Wow, what a huge turnaround. We're gonna see how much more they can get. Looks like they want to keep pushing with Beetle build Anubarak. This is a little concerning, but I mean, if they can even get a keep here, that would be insane. It's lagging a bit. I hope it's not lagging for the players too. It looks like they're just gonna get the wall and leave. Toronto's not back for 9 seconds. I believe that's enough time for Durotan's couch to contest the objective. Especially with Leoric down here. So. And they're even talent tiers.
Splendid. Gather that seed for me.
It's nice having Medivh as somebody who can provide vision without being in danger. Slide misses on the Leoric. The blue team is kind of split here, but they're able to kind of come back together. Stage dive just only hits a new brag. Tyrande is alone. She was very split from the start, unfortunately, and getting pummeled by the Vala, but goes into the bunker. They're gonna kill the Leoric. The light bomb connects on Blaze. They're stunned in stasis. Oh no. That was a set of really awkward things. Like, there was a bunker, there was a ley line, there was another ley line, the instant map. Oh my god. Anyways. Yeah, the bunker really saved the Tyrande. Like, Vala's going straight for the squishiest target. The squishiest least mobile target, and that's Tyrande. And it was good because she wasn't in the ley line, so she was by herself. But she got the Ancestral and she lived. She got into the bunker and then she lived, so... Good set of saving tools. Boop.
Another seed is about to sprout, heroes. Are you ready for it?
Alright, so Durotan's couch still in the lead in experience here. Level 20s I don't think are going to come online before this objective. Especially with the waves being pushed so far out. But Durotan's couch just got 2 siege camps. So those will be putting pressure on as this objective comes up. Leoric is the last one to show up. Looks like they're not seriously starting anything though. They're playing pretty far back here, and Blaze is actually pushing the way forward so they can, There's a cocoon onto the ETC. Tyrande is in this. She has Darnassian though, and Starfall, so she's not weak. It was unfortunate that Vala was the one channeling and getting flanked by the Blaze, because I feel like that Entomb is a pretty good, it's a pretty good one. So now they've got to do homework. Durotan couch being really good on the timing of getting those camps. So the only ults up are Light Bomb, Go for the Throat, Ancestral, and Bunker. They see Leoric top as he's clearing the wave. They look like they want to force. They have level 20s. Bolt. Auto attack range and the stuns. I love that. Farseers. Go for the throat, level 20. And bunker. And then level 20s are up now too for heavy hitters. They've got the ley line, Silence and Tomb, Farflight, which is going to be huge, Rewind, and Light Bomb. So there's a ley line on the Tyrande. The Ancestral gets used on the Blaze who's in the bunker. It only hits him. Massive stun. Oh, and the Light Bomb connects. The stage dive hits 2 members. Vala's kind of going to town. They have nothing to shut her down. Oh, except for a pull! Oh my god, a pull followed up by the slide just completely immobilizes Vala. So that's a 1-for-1. A Vala for a Tyrande. I guess that's kind of even. Not really, though. They really need that Vala. Are they gonna fight for this? It is like a terror, if you will. It's the second one. They only need 1 more. ATC's in the back, trying to disrupt these portals. And so, again, split fights here. Blaze always taking this interesting flank and, like, distracting the enemy team from being cohesive. Okay, they let them have it. Might be for the best. Trying to just respawn. The ball is respawning in 5 seconds. I feel like they're gonna lose at least 1 keep here, if not 2 or 3. I believe this bot keep will fall. We'll see. Greymane is here to kind of make sure that happens. Okay. The pull. Oh! Medivh got destroyed. Ancestral Starfall. It's all coming out right now. I don't know if they're using their ults super early, but they're getting a lot of kills. They're having a hard time dealing with this Greymane. Oh my goodness. I don't think they've got enough damage left to defend. Gonna be GG's to Durotan's couch. Well played. Take a look at these numbers. A lot of damage from everybody. You generally expect to see Vala as top dam when she takes auto attack build and gets to level 20. Wasn't expecting to see Medivh this high. I know he was kind of just portaling in and out at every chance. So kind of cumulative damage. But the Greymane was really bursting people. I don't even know what this ult does. Oh, the damage is increased by 25%. Okay. I feel like taking this talent and playing this hero, you really have to know how much damage that really is. Like when you're going to finish somebody off so you can get the reset. Cool. You're doing a ton of healing on the side of Durotan's couch. So, awesome. Well, GG's. I didn't do an interview for the team that I cast earlier. And I really need to eat something. So I will let you guys go. Actually, I'm gonna see if Paldor is still streaming. Maybe. I feel like there's somebody still streaming right now. Let's see. Paldor or Toki? Paldor or Toki? I think Paldor started later, so we'll go over to Paldor. Okay, guys. Thanks so much for watching. GG's.